Good morning to the principal, Mrs. Fitzgerald, administration, Mr. Holmes and Mr. Robertson, Cobb family, Ms. Geneva Westley, and distinguished guests. It is with great pleasure that I introduce the speaker for this occasion, Mr. Adaryll. This year's theme, the crisis in Black education, is extremely relevant to all of our lives, especially those that work tirelessly to close the widening achievement gap. The concerns we have about minority students underperforming in schools are compounded by the images we see daily that promote false stereotypes and biases. However, today I am proud to present to you Mr. Lee, a shining example that proves that education is the key that unlocks success. Attorney Adaryll is the product of the public school system of Gaston County. He furthered his education by attending Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University and earning a degree in psychology. After receiving his bachelor's degree and realizing his potential to achieve more, Mr. Lee attended the FAMU College of Law and earned his Juris Doctorate in 2013. The same year he passed the Florida Bar, his first attempt. After earning his law degree, Mr. Lee has been working diligently to defy the odds and overcome any obstacle. In 2004, he started the law office of Adaryll in Orlando, Florida. He maintains an office in Central Florida and one locally. He has clients throughout the state and has recovered millions for injured parties. In addition to his professional successes, he has managed to find time to give back to the community he loves. Attorney Lee started the Sow a Seed Foundation that provides scholarships for high school graduates and promotes education. The organization annually collaborates with the Orlando Magic Basketball Organization to take 50 to 100 kids to see a professional basketball game. Furthermore, each year the organization hosts a charity event at Seminole Bowl to benefit the Gaston County Pre-K office. Attorney Lee has been recognized for his community efforts. The FAMU College of Law recognized him with the Rising Star Award in 2014. The mayor of the city of Quincy presented him with a proclamation in 2015 for his community service. Furthermore, the National Hookup of Black Women recognized Attorney Lee for the impact he has had on the community. All in all, I am delighted to introduce Attorney Lee to you this morning. I am constantly amazed by the things he has accomplished, and I cannot wait to see what else he will achieve. So ladies and gentlemen and Cobb Cubs, I present to you my awesome first cousin, Attorney Adaryll. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Now, I would first just like to thank Cobb Middle School faculty, staff, and students for this opportunity. It is truly an honor to be here and be able to speak to such bright young minds like we have here today. Now, it's been a minute since I've been in middle school, but if I can remember correctly, I didn't like for people to come and sit and talk to me for very long periods of time. I just didn't like, when I heard about a speaker, there was something about it that made me uneasy. So with that in mind, I'm not going to talk to you guys for hours and hours a day. I'm actually going to speak to you for a short amount of time. But the time that I am speaking to you, I am going to need your undivided attention. So can we make a deal? So I'm gonna be up here for a short amount of time, and you're gonna give me your undivided attention. That's a deal? Yeah.
All right, that's an oral agreement. Okay, so now it's Black History Month. And during Black History Month, we recognize different people who have made, African Americans who have made contributions to our American history. We highlight people like Mr. Frederick Douglass, who was born a slave, who escaped at the age of 20, and later wrote 3 autobiographies giving a very detailed description of slavery and his personal revelations in his life. These books ended up providing never before insight of how it was as life as a slave. These books ended up playing a very major part in American history. So this is why we acknowledge people like Frederick Douglass. We also honor people like Dr. Martin Luther King. He was an American Baptist minister, an activist in the civil rights movement. He was best known for his advancement of civil rights of African Americans by using nonviolent techniques to combat against racism. He is also the famous author of the famous I Have a Dream speech, which was heard and televised throughout our nation. And that's why we highlight people like Dr. Martin Luther King. We also highlight Black women, like Mrs. Madam C.J. Walker, who was an inventor and an entrepreneur. It was said that Ms. Walker was considered to be one of the first Black self-made millionaires. Now, I can go on and on naming different people who have made contribution and different activists who have been major in the Black history. But today, I want to do something just a tad bit different. Today, I want to speak to you in more of a present tense, and I want to bring your attention to some of the disturbing videos that we see on our social media of the deadly encounters of African Americans and police officers. And the reason I want to speak to you all today is because I believe that you are the key to change. I believe that you are the key to change. Now, this is not a Black thing, this is not a white thing that's going on. This is a community thing. And it's going to take a community to address these issues. And the reason I believe that you guys are the key to change is because you are going to be our future professionals. You are going to be our future lawyers, doctors, judges, politicians, legislators, who are going to make the different procedures and policies to make sure that everyone is treated equally. Now, in order for my theory to work, being that you are the key, you are going to have to be well diverse and well educated. This is going to give you that ability to make those changes. And in order for you to become well educated and be well diverse, it's not something you can wait on. It's something that has to start today. And you have to start today from going from being good students to great students. Think about it like this. Let's think about the NBA. Everybody watches the NBA, and we have players like LeBron James and Kevin Durant and Dwayne Wade, and these are all professional players. But if we look back in their lives and see how they got to where they are today, we will see that these guys have been practicing and sharpening their skills for the bulk of their life. They have practiced these sports for years before becoming professionals. And that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to practice at being a good student, a great student, but you're going to have to practice at this. You're going to have to study. You're going to have to quiz yourself. You're going to have to participate. Now, since we're on basketball, we'll just keep it on basketball. There's some quarters where the quarter might begin and LeBron James or Dwayne Wade, they don't even touch the ball for 10 minutes into the quarter. But while that 10 minutes is going on, they might get rebounds, they might pass the ball, They might even make some steals, but they're participating. So when they do get that shot, that chance to shoot the ball, they're already in rhythm. And they have a better chance of making that shot. That's why you have to participate in class. It's the same thing. Raise your hand. Have dialogue with the teacher. This is going to put you in a rhythm. So when the teacher tests you on different issues and things of that nature, you're already in that rhythm. It's already something you have heard with and something you're comfortable with doing. So it won't be foreign to you. So participation is major when you're talking about being a good student. Now, I read a quote the other day, and the quote said, life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% of the way you respond to it. I'm gonna say that once more time. It's 10% what happens to you, 90% the way you respond to it. Now what that means is, things are gonna happen to you. That's not important. What's important is the way that you respond to those things. Okay, so let's say you got a bad grade on a math test. That's not important. That's here. What's important is the way you respond to getting that bad grade. If you respond negatively, you're going to get a negative response. If you respond positively, you're going to get a positive response. If you sit down at that test and you say, you know what, hey, forget math, I don't need this, well, guess what? Math is going to forget you. But if you sit down and you say, let me go through this and see how this thing tripped me up, because I need to figure out where I went wrong. You're going to have a positive response. It's the law of attraction. You get what you pull out. And that's what you got to do to be great students. Now, I'm going to keep my end of the bargain, but I'm going to tell you one more thing. And I'm going to try to play with this mic a little bit. I hope I don't mess it up a little bit. But I'm going to tell you this, and then I'll be done. When I was in middle school, well, when I was in school, period, I thought about what were some of the things that I actually, whoa. I was trying to move this right here. Thank you, ma'am. I was thinking about some of the things that I wanted when I was in school. And I think back, and I think like, what was it that I wanted? And it's just probably some of the same things that you guys want. Nice house, nice car, you want to travel, you want to eat nice things. That was great. But when I was in school, the only people that I saw that was able to do those things were either basketball players, football players, or entertainers. Well, as you can see, I always had a little weight on me, so I wasn't that fast, so I couldn't play football. Wasn't able to do that. Was kind of short, on the short end, so basketball didn't work for me either. So that left me with one thing, an entertainer. So, for years, I did music. For years, I tried to be a rapper. That was my life, for years. But it wasn't until I embraced my educational side that I was able to obtain all of those things that I wanted when I was in school. So I say that to say this: don't be afraid to be great, and don't be afraid to be smart, because our community is dependent on you, and I have faith that you guys are the key to change. Thank you.